Ishibonu in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great live yesterday, but tonight is going to be more as important as well, because we're going to talk about Dayot Upamecano in the tonight's video. So do not miss today's second video. And not only this, in this video we're going to talk about Wilfried Zaha, Felipe Coutinho, and the first done deal of Arsenal. Yes, George Lewis, and more on that. But first, let's remind you guys that you need to be on live after the FA Cup. I'll be live after 10 minutes after the FA Cup, so you need to straight away, after you finish watching the FA Cup, straight in, head into the Indian Gooners channel, and you will see me live, and I will be waiting for you guys. But more importantly, if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, if you've been recommended this channel by YouTube, well, let me take your time if you want to. But if not, if you're daily seeking Arsenal transfer news or probably any news related to Arsenal, this is the best place to be. We are on a mission of reaching 10,000 subscribers, the first 5-digit milestone for the channel. I would really like you to help me out with that. Well, I will see you more oftenly every single day, twice. So first news is that Arsenal have actually tweeted out that proud to be adding the headers together logo to our shirts. So you can see a different kind of headers you would see, and it looks really beautiful. It's different this season, but it's really beautiful. Doesn't it look beautiful? Well, talking about Wilfried Zaha, well, his hopes of leaving Crystal Palace might rest on initial loan move with future obligation to buy. That's according to Mike McGrath, because Zaha has previously spoken about his ambitions of competing at the highest level of club football. While Arsenal may not be at Europe's top table, but they are Zaha's boyhood team. So Wilfried Zaha to Arsenal is definitely on. Well, here's a very funny story. Manchester City booked a hotel near Wembley in advance for this year's FA Cup final. They would ordinarily sell the booking on to another club, but with two London teams playing the final, neither Arsenal or Chelsea have taken it off their hands. So it is, well, money wasted, isn't it? Well, moving on. Well, talking about more stuff, Barcelona and Chelsea, I guess, have made a formal contract offers for Willian. The Catalan club are understood to have fulfilled Willian's request for a 3-year deal. So Arsenal are also remaining keen on the 31-year-old, and he could still play a major part in this transfer saga. So it would be happening, ladies and gentlemen. Do not give up on Willian to Arsenal. Well, there's a 1-year option to extend about Aubameyang's current contract by 12 months. So I'll tell you more about it. So do not wonder how things will turn out. And Bernd Leno tweets out this, with a muscle logo, or it's an emoji, I'm sorry, at Arsenal. And yes, he's diving. Yes, Bernd Leno is definitely going to come strong. Well, talking about more stuff, Brighton are eyeing an ambitious transfer swoop for Arsenal star Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Well, yes, well, if you ask me, Brighton have been doing really unreal business. They've got Joel Weltman and probably extended 2 of their star players' contracts as well. So Brighton are very active in the transfer market. They would want to stay in the Premier League for the next season as well. So they know how close they came towards relegation this time around. So let's see. Well, talking about it, Granit Xhaka has admitted he was very close to leaving the club following the horrific abuse from his own fans. Xhaka was booed by sections of the Emirates Stadium. We all know what happened at the Crystal Palace game earlier this season, and you know what he told to the fans. So Granit Xhaka, in a very honest interview, said, "I have to be honest, I'm very honest with everyone. I was very close to leaving the club. Until that moment, I had a great time in the football club. But after this, I was a bit down because I did not expect that from the people, from the fans." And unbelievably so, Granit Xhaka was about to leave, but look at him right now. Unbelievable. A man relished. And Granit Xhaka was asked, is Arsenal no longer a top club? He said, "What kind of question is that? Arsenal is and remains a legendary club. For many young players, but also for me, it's a dream, indeed an honor to be allowed to appear. I see the club, not least with Mikel Arteta, well positioned for the future, and I'm sure that Gunners will attack European football again soon." And talking about Arteta, Xhaka says he convinced me to stay with Arsenal. We had a very good conversation shortly after his appointment, and I can really only say positive things about him. He's a young, very meticulous trainer. He is really a great guy as a coach, but also as a person. I have already learned a lot from him during the time he is with us. Many details that have made me even better. So it's really a pleasure to be able to play as a coach under him. And Emiliano Martinez is really emotional about the final that they're going to face Chelsea. He says it was a bit emotional when the final whistle went in the semi-final. Not because we beat City, who for me are one of the best teams in Europe right now, but more because of how much I have been fighting to play in the final with the club I love. We came from a poor family. I remember the day that me and my brother ate and not my mom and dad. I was living in Buenos Aires and I would only see them twice a month when I travel because they couldn't afford petrol to go and see me. My agent called me the other day about his future. Martinez says, my agent called me the other day and said, what do you think about next season? But I don't want to talk about that. I have a cup final to play and need to go into the game with a clear mind. Let me win the trophy and after that, you can ask me about my future. Nobody wants to be a second goalkeeper, especially if you believe in yourself as much as I do. I had offers to leave last summer, but I always put Arsenal first and I wasn't going to go out on loan anymore. So that is the loyalty to Arsenal. Emiliano Martinez, hats off to you, my friend. Cesc Fabregas was put in a spot of bother. He was actually asked about the FA Cup final. He said, my heart belongs to both clubs. I know it sounds politically correct, but it is what I feel. When I was with Arsenal, I never believed I could feel what I did towards Chelsea. But this is the beauty of football and this is what happened with me. If I have to predict a winner, it will be Chelsea because of their experience and players. But Arsenal could be the underdog and have a chance. So, politically correct, but I completely understand why he is actually trying to be a politically correct person because he's actually, boarded both the ships. So, he knows what it feels like. We don't. Well, Christian Pulisic has opened up about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He says he is incredible. The way he gets in good areas, he's always dangerous. So we are definitely going to have to be cautious of that. And they have some other good players, but he is definitely one guy that you have to look out for. So everyone knows that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is definitely going to be a major headache for Chelsea. Well, according to a reliable source RAC1, Arsenal and Barcelona are talking about a loan deal for Coutinho with both clubs sharing paying his wages. Well, yes, his wages will be a definitely bigger stumbling block that you would ever imagine it to be. But more importantly than not, Barcelona do not want to even think of him being a part of their plans in the coming season. Talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I've already informed you, but for those who missed it out, well, there's a 1-year option to extend Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's contract by 12 months. But not only would that trigger the clause, seeing his current 180k a week wages go up dramatically, a £20 million package, no wonder Arsenal would rather renegotiate his current deal. I really do not understand. Well, the old management of Arsenal really had blood in their hands, man. They're managing the players in terms of they're offering them so much amount of money, such that they're even why would Mesut Ozil leave? Why would he? Because he's been offered a very fantastic contract. He doesn't even have to play football for that. He just has to sit down his contract, just like what Gareth Bale is doing. But in Gareth Bale's defense, he was about to leave, I think, to a very big team in China. Probably he was stopped because of certain players' injuries, and that's why I think he's staying. Well, Charlie Nicholas says Aubameyang stay as big as FA Cup triumph. Well, Arsenal have been urged to hand Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang a lucrative contract to convince him to stay, but it is important that winning the FA Cup is also a bigger objective. Charlie Nicholas says, is it worth giving him the big salary? Yes. There's very little guarantees in football, but the guarantee he gives you when he's fit is goals. And goals for Arsenal are the main ingredient for the way they play. If Arsenal could get the deal over the line, it would be as big as winning the FA Cup. That's how big it can be. Well, for somebody who's actually informed me on my live that Newcastle takeover is off the line. No Saudi takeover will take place at Newcastle. Now, it was really happening. They were getting into it, but when they actually saw the financial implications of actually getting into the deal, getting the deal over the line, and actually running a club, it was not deemed actually feasible. So that is the reason why they actually backed out at the last moment. But in my opinion, I think whatever happened was really huge, and that will definitely make sure that even the future investors are very much worried about investing in a Premier League team. But moving on, Granit Xhaka has confirmed that there was a Hertha Berlin offer after that Crystal Palace debacle. Well, Granit Xhaka has admitted that he had a firm offer to join Bundesliga outfit Hertha Berlin in January. He says, yes, there was a concrete offer that is known. But the topic is now really ticked off for me, and there is nothing left to say about it. My focus is now here in London. Well, yes, so now it's pretty much clear that Granit Xhaka will definitely stay at Arsenal no matter what. Well, moving on. Well, I've got a very interesting news in tonight's video. We're going to talk about Joelson Fernandes official news and Dayot Upamecano. But right now, Mikel Arteta has given up his pre-match present press conference. He says, I'd be delighted for the players and fans if Arsenal win the FA Cup. And he has been in touch with Arsene Wenger over recent months, knowing that he'll be supporting Arteta. And he says, I feel calmer. No fear that this might be Aubameyang's last game, because he was asked if the final is Aubameyang's last game. Arteta said, no, I don't have that feeling. It's a package at the end. You need to have a lot of ingredients on the table to persuade a player of his level to be at this football club. Arteta says that the FA Cup final is a massive day financial wise. It's a big, huge, humongous day for any Arsenal fan, or probably the whole management as well, because they'll come to know what are their finances in reality, in principality, how exactly Arsenal are going to spend in the future. Well, talking about more stuff, Liverpool and Arsenal are battling it out to sign Portugal under-18 goalkeeper Ricardo van der Laan from Belenenses amid interest from a number of Premier League clubs. Imagine being linked to a player who is actually wavered out of it. Well, moving on. Well, talking about more stuff, Arsenal are in the bottom 3 of the Premier League's points per wage bill of the 2019-2020 season. Well, if you ask me, Arsenal are actually 18th. Their total wage bill is £232 million, and points are only 56. That is 0.24 points per million. That's really less. And Sheffield United have been the best. Sheffield and Wolves, the best bang for their bucks. They've got it because they've got very low wage bill, 40 and 92 million pounds each, and they have actually done a very massive and a remarkable job. But don't believe it, but Chelsea and Manchester United have a really inflated wage bill. Not even Liverpool is close to them. Wait. Liverpool have 3, okay, but their points are the reason. But that's okay. They've justified their huge wages, and so have Man City as well as West Ham. They are better than Arsenal. And also talking about George Lewis, Arsenal are set to sign Norwegian winger George Lewis after the FA Cup final against Chelsea. So after the FA Cup final, the first Arsenal done deal will be George Lewis, and there are many things actually coming your way. So do not miss out anything. For that, you got to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. And more importantly, we're actually coming up with lives. Yes, the live is I'll be live after the FA Cup final. 10 minutes after the FA Cup final will be the next live. So be prepared. Stay tuned with your questions, and make sure if it's a post-match victory, it's going to be a post-match reaction though. It's a victory or a loss, we're going to be live, and I hope we win, and definitely we're ready to mock certain fans. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.